Hi, so I'm Andy, and this is our next wellbeing zone on catching worries. What we're going to think about is the ways that we worry, why we worry, and how we can think about addressing that in terms of our well-being. I think it's really important to start off by saying that worrying is not necessarily a bad thing. We're all wired to protect ourselves, to think about the ways that threats might exist, and to make ourselves safe. But it's when those worries elongate and begin to stretch over time and live with us for a long amount of time that we can get things like stomach pains or headaches. We can feel stress in our bodies, and it begins to weigh us down, and it feels like we're carrying a real kind of weight. So we're just going to try a few things in this short video just to help us address that. And what I want to start with is thinking about just relaxing, finding a little bit of calm and letting go of our worries. And we're going to do this through a little breathing exercise. So I'm just going to share a slide just to look at. And what I want you to do is find a settled position, and then I'm going to play some music. And we're just going to think about letting go, breathing out the worries that we have. So let me just put a little picture on the screen just to help you with this. So find a comfortable position and just begin to breathe in a very relaxed way, in and out, noticing that rise and fall of your chest. Don't force it, don't kind of feel too stressed about timing it or counting it, but just find that way to go in and out. And we're just, for the moment, just going to concentrate on just taking those breaths in and out. I'll let the music just roll over this for a while. And try and find that real relaxed rhythm where all you're noticing is the in and out of your breath, the rise and fall of your chest. Find that very relaxed rhythm. If you're struggling, just do a deep sigh and just find that kind of rhythm. And I'm just going to let the music play just for a minute or two, just so that you can think about that. Now, just when you're ready, just begin on the outward breath, just to let go of your worries. On each outward breath, just to breathe out, to exhale the things that are causing you stress or worry. So you just let them go. And then breathe in if you want some sense of calm, but just focus on that out of just letting go of everything that's weighing you down. Let go of anything that you feel you're carrying. Just let that worry kind of flow out. In this space, you're safe. And just for at least this little time, you can let that worry drop. So again, those outward breaths, letting your worry go. And then just breathe in a sense of calm and peace. All those inward breaths, just allow calm and peace to flood into you. I'm just going to spend a few more minutes with this. Just either allow that sense of letting go of your worries or breathing in calm, whichever feels right for you. Just the last few breaths. Just allowing that sense of letting go. Just the last few bars of this song, just allow this really natural, relaxed rhythm to just give you a sense of peace where you are. And then just when you're ready, just come back into the room. And there you go. Maybe it's that easy. Well, of course it's not. But it's funny how we often, downplay worries when they're a very significant thing in our lives. I found this little picture online the other day. And there we go. Sorted. Worry less. Move on. Or maybe it's about being positive, or maybe it's about seeing the more positive things in life. Well, yes, all those things are good, but we still worry. And sometimes our worry can hang over us, can be like a dreary day. It's just kind of there, miserly, misty around us. We're soaked through with it. Or maybe it can feel more oppressive like that like we're carrying a lot and we're burdened. So what do we do with these worries? I'm just going to give you 3 really quick tools that might help you. And the first one is this, and this is a great thing from the NHS website, that it's mainly, they raise it around anxiety, but I think it works just as well with worry. And it's these 3 words: catch it, check it, and change it. So can we catch a worry and actually have a look at it and check it and say, why am I worrying about that? We worry sometimes about things that never happen, or we worry about things that we think might happen, or we worry about things that might not be there. Someone's reaction to us, and we worry that they're offended by us or they don't like us, and actually they're fine. Or we worry about something that might happen in the future and it doesn't happen. So can we grab hold of that worry? Actually, I like to hold it in my hand. Can we check it? And then can we change it? Can we make that more positive? So let's imagine I'm going for a job interview and I'm worried about it. So I'm going to catch that worry. I'm going to hold it in my hand and I'm going to look at it. And I'm going to check it. What am I worrying about? Well, I mean, I'm worrying about not getting the job. But more often than not, when I've been in experience, I'm worried about what they'll think of me. Well, let me check that for a moment. I mean, am I really that bothered about what a bunch of people I've never met before think of me? Well, yes, I am, but do I need to be? How can I change that? Well, actually, this is an opportunity to meet new people, to share something about who I am, to be myself. And maybe this will be a new opportunity for me my life to go in a different direction. So there's the positive. So you catch it, you check it, and you change it. It's a really good bit of kind of CBT style, thinking about changing our thinking to be more positive. Someone wise once said 95% of the things we worry about never happen. And that's probably true. But if you imagine the future, we get worried about what might happen, that might happen, or this might happen. The footballer at the Euros about to take a penalty, worrying they'll miss it. Well, they've not even taken it. You know, it's that idea of, can we catch it, can we check it, and we change it. That's the first idea that's really helpful. And then there's a few exercises that we can try, and I really like this one. Now, it's best done standing, but I'm going to do it sitting today because I'm on the screen. It's called the rooted tree, and what you do is you push your feet into the ground and you imagine roots going down from your feet into the ground like this tree. And you think, what am I standing on? What are the things that give me a sense of foundation and strength? Where do I draw strength from? And you allow those things to feed you almost in that moment. Worry can make us feel like we're being swept along by different things. The rooted tree analogy gives us stability. Actually, there are things, God, this is what happens here. There are people that love me. My future's safe. There are things that are good in my life. There are things to look forward to for the future. I don't need to worry about this moment ruining my life because of these roots that I have. So it's called the rooted tree. And then the third idea that I really like is this one of what's in your toolbox. What are the things that you have that enable you to face a situation or worry? Think about something that's a challenge to you right now. And just where you are, consider writing it down in one sentence. What's something that's challenging or worrying you right now? And then take a piece of paper and write these two things on it. What I can't do right now and what I can do right now. And these are the things that are in your toolbox. Write down all the different things around that one sentence challenge that you can't do. I can't change this, I can't affect this, but all the things that you can. And then choose one of those things that you can and choose to accept that you're going to do that. But then also look at the list of what you can't and accept that you can't influence those things. And you might find it helpful to hold the things you can do in one hand, and then in the other hand, to just drop the things you can't. So to hold the things you can do in one hand, and then drop the things that you can't. Anxiety can be made worse when we battle against things that are out of our immediate control, and it can lead to a sense of frustration and being disempowered. But there's often something small we can do, and that will help us because that will increase your sense of control and empowerment. It feels like you're doing something. It feels like you are more in control than you maybe felt you were. And also it's less frustrating because you can actually influence things. We spend so much time scurrying around trying to influence things that we have no control over. So let those go. And actually hold the things you can do something about. So that's three little tools that can help us with a sense of worry. Can I catch it, check it, and change it? The rooted tree, and then what's in my toolbox? What can I do and what can't I do? Worry is an everyday part of life, and it's okay to worry. But it's when we allow it to do this and create all this sense of tension in us and all that pressure on us, that's when the problems can happen. So I'd love you to give one of those three things a try and see if they help you. This session has been part of our wellbeing zone session that we're doing for people who are working in the community. But I just wanted to share this as a little video just to help you and to help connect with some ideas if worry is something that's a part of your life right now. Don't let somebody say worry less. Take it seriously, but realize that there are some things that you can do to stop that worry elongating and for you to catch and check and change what's going on. Hope you find that helpful. Cheers. See you later. Bye-bye.